America looked on in horror as Hurricane Katrina battered the Gulf Coast, killing thousands and destroying the lives of countless others. New Orleans residents Scott and Kim captured their desperate bid for survival on tape as floodwaters engulfed their home. They're sharing their incredible story in a new documentary, Trouble the Water.
This is my face after just opening my back door.
I'm grateful each and every day of my life since then, because I know August 29, 2005, I could have died.
Kimberly and Scott Roberts captured their amazing survival story while fighting for their very lives.
When I was in the attic and it had 18 feet of water in my front yard, I realized this was history being made and that I had it on camera. I filmed us across the street, going to the house to take refuge in the house. I filmed much as I could till the camera battery and went dead.
Kimberly kept her faith in the darkest moments.
I was praying. I actually prayed through the whole way, and I prayed that God give me peace in my mind and, you know, comfort us at our time of going through that, because I knew without a stable mind I wasn't going to be able to try to think my way through that.
They finally made it to shelter 4 days after the storm hit. That's when they ran into director Carl Deal. He was stunned by the footage they showed him.
We were seeing it from the air during Katrina. It was all from a helicopter, you know, 100 feet up in the air, and we were horrified at seeing what we found out later were 100,000 residents of New Orleans who were stranded in their own city.
Kimberly hopes her footage will serve as a reminder.
There's people that died in that. It's people that are suffering right now still from that post-traumatic. It's people that suffering from diabetes had to go through that water and now don't even have the same limbs they had through Katrina because they had to get amputations because the water gave them infections.
Recovery hasn't been easy.
New Orleans was a city that needed help, needed the government, needed the feds to step in, and needed all this attention before Katrina. That's why Katrina ended up being so bad, because there was a whole bunch of unhandled business down there.
Carl is thrilled with the final product.
People leave the theater uplifted by you know, these soaring voices of Kimberly and Scott, who, you know, show resilience and generosity and expose themselves for this film and tell a really amazing story of survival.
And you can check it out for yourself. Trouble the Water opens tonight at the